Okay guys, this is how to do Binance features. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you have BUSD on your wallet. You can see now I have 5.96 BUSD here. I have 5.96 BUSD. You want to make sure you have that on your wallet. So once you have that, it is mostly on your spot wallet. You can send it, you can buy it. Just make sure you have it there. Then what you want to do is you want to transfer. So in our own case we have BUSD. So you click on BUSD. Then let me select 5.96. So now you are transferring from spot wallet to your Binance Futures wallet, not to funding wallet. So click on this place. Click on USDM Futures. So 5.96. Now what you want to do is you want to go to features. Click on features. Now this is it. The balance is here. You can see it, right? This balance is here. So this is our margin balance. That is the balance that we can readily use and trade. This is our wallet balance. You understand? That's the balance that is on our wallet that we can easily transfer from one wallet, maybe to your spot wallet, to your funding wallet. You get the gist. Why this total unrealized PNL is when you take a trade, either you are in profit or in loss. So this total unrealized PNL changes according to how much you win or how much you lose. So until you close the trade, this one will move forward. For the fact that we don't have a trade at the moment, this unrealized PNL will be 0. So now this is if you want to transfer it back to your spot wallet, this is where you click on transfer. Then you do the needful, right? If you want to convert from USD to BUSD, you click on convert here. So converting is actually easy. Now let's go to trading. So we want to convert, just click on convert. You can convert from BUSD to USDT. You get the gist. Now let's go to trade. You click on features. Now the major thing you need to do is make sure you have fund on your features wallet, and we've gotten that. Now let's go to trade. So you click on features. Now before you come here, make sure you have done your analysis or you've gotten signal. Either of the two. You can't just come here and place any trade anyhow. Make sure you've done your analysis using your strategy or you got a signal. So now this is it. So you can see now this is ETH-BUSD. That is, we are buying ETH-BUSD contract. Futures is a contract, not the coin itself. If you are buying a long, okay, for instance now, we could see buy long here, right? So this buy long means you are buying a long contract that Ethereum will rise in the nearest future. You are buying a long contract that Ethereum will rise in the nearest future. And if you click on sell here, this is a sell short, which means that you are buying a contract that Ethereum will dip or it will dump in the nearest future. That is what it means. Now this is ETH-BUSD. You can trade. It's not only ETH, it's not only Ethereum you can trade. By clicking on it, you can trade all of these perpetual contracts. You can trade all of these perpetual contracts. If you are trading BTC BUSD perpetual contract, it means your strategy either tells you that Bitcoin will either rise or fall. You are buying a contract that tells you that Bitcoin is rising or it is falling. But you are not buying the Bitcoin itself. Not that you take a buy long trade and you think you're able to send out that be a buy long trade to your friend, or just like the way you receive normal Bitcoin. No, you are buying a contract. So now let's proceed. So in this case, we'll be using Ethereum BUSD. Now we have two type of margin. We have the isolated and we have the cross. I suggest you use, if you are using cross, it means that what? If you are using the cross, it means that if you open two positions, let's say if you buy two different buy contracts or two different contracts of a trade, you understand? It means that they work hand in hand with each other. You understand? It means that they work hand in hand with each other. And this isolated means that what? They are not working hand in hand with each other. Unlike the cross now, if you are using the cross, it means that if a trade is rising by 10% and another trade, the second trade that you took, is falling by 10%, that means your net profit is 0%, because minus 10 and plus 10 is what? 0. You get the gist. But if it's isolated, the whatever the one is rising will be rising on its own, and whatever the one that is falling will be falling on its own. So in our case, we'll be using isolated. Now this is leverage. You understand? Now leverage allows you to buy contracts. It allows you to buy contract that your money will not normally buy for you. And this is why the higher the leverage, the cheaper the margin. Margin is the amount you need to trade. You understand? Or the amount you are using to trade. So if I'm taking a margin of 75x, the capital or the margin, the money it will require from you will be lesser than somebody that is trading 9x. However, you should know that 25x is definitely not a financial advice, and it has the highest risk, and you can easily lose your money within a snap of a finger. You understand? So my own advice is, if you are still a young trader, if you are still trading, and if you are not keep your emotions in check, don't trade anything above 10x. That is my own advice. So if I'm giving you a signal trade, if I tell you to use 9x, you just come here. You come here and you edit it to 9x. You understand? If I give you 8x, you edit it to 8x. If I give you 10x, you edit it to 10x. So let's use 9x at this moment. So now the next thing we want to do, these are available balance 5.96 that I sent to this wallet before I started, right? So in this our case, let's take a buy long trade for Ethereum. I'm just using this arbitrarily. I'm not doing any analysis. I'm using this as a form of training. I'm using this for example. If I'm to take a trade, I will do my analysis, I will do my research, I will do my analysis, or I will get a good signal. You get the gist. So in our case now, we have limits. We have three type of order. We have limits, right? We have we have the post only, we have the market. The major ones I'll be teaching for the sake is limit and the market. So limit means I'll be able to take a trade. I'll be able to take a contract at a specific price. You know, the Ethereum price here is 1572. You understand? So if I'm taking a trade now, let's say I analyze the market that, okay, starting from 1570, Ethereum will rise to 1573. So I'll just come here. So I'll just input this. So this 1570 that you use here is your entry point. So if I'm giving you a signal, if I tell you that put this as your entry point, this is what you are going to put in. Get the gist right. And the amount of Ethereum you have to buy, you can just input any arbitrary number, and the equivalent amount will be shown here. And if you want to use BUSD, you can also use BUSD too. You get right? You can also use BUSD too. So for this case now, let me use the Ethereum. So let me try and input 0.01 Ethereum. So that means in this 0.01, you can see now the cost here is 1.75, which means I am risking 1.75 of my balance out of this 5.96. I'm risking this amount. Out of my total balance. Please make sure you don't use all your total balance at once. No matter how sure the trade may be, don't be greedy unless you will be wiped out. Now, that is it. So now let's assume that my analysis I've taken the trade. Okay, my stop loss, my take profit, okay, Ethereum will rise from 1570 to 1580. That means my take profit will be 1580. Now if I am wrong, because you cannot always be right in the time of trading, if I am wrong, I'll put my stop loss. That means if Ethereum drops to 15, let's say I did analysis that, okay, Ethereum can either go to 1580 or dump to 1560. So if Ethereum dumps to 1560, I will quickly cut down my loss, and this cutting down of your loss is what we call stop loss. So I'll put 1560 as my stop loss. You get the gist. Now the reason why this is actually here is because this my TPSL. This my TPSL is already activated. If it's not activated, make sure you activate it from your end. Now that these are set, all I need to just do now is to buy long. Please, before you take the trade, make sure you confirm the leverage you use, confirm the margin type, confirm the entry price, confirm the take profit and your stop loss, and click on buy long. So by clicking on buy long, this is how much I'll be risking this amount for my trading account. You can see. So I'll click on confirm buy. So by clicking on confirm buy, this order will be here till Ethereum falls to 1570. If Ethereum does not fall to 1500, it will be pending order. By the time it is activated, I will see the position here. Because it is not activated, that's why I'm not seeing the position. I hope this makes sense to you, right? So by the time the position is activated, I will be able to see the order here. Now let me now use, this is the first way you can create the order. You can create the contract order by limit. Now let me create the market. Please, a knowledge in this usual market order or stop, please, you need to know them. Now for the market, you cannot edit the price at which you want to take your contract, either buy long or sell short. So what you want to do is, once you put on market, it will activate the market immediately, and my stop loss will be the same. My stop loss will be 1580. My take profit will be 1580. My stop loss will be 1560. So all you just need to do now is to click on the amount of Ethereum you want to 0.01. You can see now my leverage is in check and my margin is in check. So now let me just, this thing can neither be a profit or a loss because no analysis was done. I'm just using this as an example. So let me click on buy long. It will be a market order. It will be activated immediately. Now this is the order now. This shows that the order is already activated. Now you can see now this ROE. This ROE is the profit. This is the profit and loss, the percentage. So if I'm losing money, it will be red. If I'm gaining money, it will be green. So plus means you are gaining money, minus means you are losing money. You get this right. This is my size. This is the amount of contract I buy. This is my size, 0.01 Ethereum. Notice that my margin is 1.74. That is 1.74 was deducted from my trading balance, the one I sent, which is 5.96 unit. Now this is the price at which the trade was triggered. The trade was triggered at 1572.0. My market price, the market price of this asset is 1572.49. And this is the liquidation price. Now the liquidation price is the price at which you lose all your margin balance. You lose the margin balance for your trade. That means if I'm liquidated, all my 1.74 BUSD will be gone. It will be gone forever. So that is why there is a need for you to put stop loss and take profit. You understand? So now this is this will be changing. It can be positive, it can be negative, positive, negative. It will be positive and negative, positive and negative, till it hits your stop loss, or it hits your take profit, or what, or you close the trade yourself. So if it hits your stop loss and your take profit, you see that this position will be 0, or there will be a decrease in this position number, and there will be an increase in your available balance or a decrease. So if you lose money, you have a decrease in the balance, and if you gain money, you have an increase in the balance. I hope this makes sense to you. You can see now I'm gaining money at the moment. You can see that this is 0 plus 0.08. So if I'm losing money too, to be, you can see it now. You can see right, plus 0.04. You can see it now. So it will be increasing, to be decreasing. So now if I want to close this position, maybe you can close position, maybe you've realized enough profit, or maybe you don't want to trade anymore. So you just click on close position. When you click on close position, the type can be market. That means you want the order to be activated instantly. If you want the order to be activated at a specific price, you just put maybe 1571. You understand? But that will create an open order. So the most preferred is market if you are closing the trade instantly. So you click on this, and this my estimated period. That means I've gained 0.01 BUSD, which is actually small. But for the sake of example, you can see it right. So 100 means what? 100 means what? You are taking the whole of the position. If this is activated as 50%, that means you are taking half of the position. So there are times I will tell you that take a take profit option, take a close profit option. Take 50% of the trade. Just come here and click on confirm. And if it is 100%, you can see now my profit is now 0.02 BUSD. So to be increasing, to be decreasing. So in this case, I'll just click on confirm. Then confirm. So by confirming, you can see now I left with 1.57. By confirming, the balance was 2 point something BUSD before. Now it is returned. That means the order has been closed, the trade has been closed. You get the gist, right? That means the trade has been closed. So this one will be here till this order will be here. The first order I created using limit, it will be held till these conditions are met. Either the price gets to when the price gets to 1570, then this trade will be closed when Ethereum gets to 1580, $1,580, or when Ethereum dumps to 1560. So either of the two, it is there. So make sure you keep it. Yeah, this is just a simple way to take a futures trade, right? So if you want to close this order, maybe you want to cancel this order now, you can just click on cancel. By cancelling all, so if I cancel this order, my balance will be returned back to me. Cancel now. This was 5.96 before, it is now 5.97, just a little 0.01 profit. So this is my wallet. So if I want to, let's say you've already gotten profit, if you want to send back the money, maybe you've already gotten profit, you want to trade it, you can just click on transfer, click on BUSD, click on transfer, click on BUSD, and click on max, then confirm the transfer. Then the trade will be shown here. You can see now, this is the trade now. This is the initial balance I use. So this is just a simple way to take futures trade. Please, another reminder, make sure you do your analysis or you get a signal before you take a trade.